Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be recreating this photo. So yeah, let's start. So I'm gonna put this photo on this side, so yeah, so that you can clearly see it and I can clearly see it. So first I'm gonna select magic wand the first circle and get a very light yellow, and then just brush it. Now I'm gonna get a light purple and start drawing some strokes. So now I got a lighter purple and drew over it other strokes. Now I got a darker purple and drew other strokes under the light purple, and I drew it until the half of the circle, like that. Now I blurred them. Now I got the lightest purple I can and just drew a little bit more strokes. So for now I'm gonna get the dip hard pen brush and start get a shade of blue and draw a line. So I'm gonna leave space to draw the river that is right there, like that. Now I got the black and I drew the line for the river, to outline the river, like that. Now I got the same shade of blue and tried to make it a little bit darker. Now I blurred it like that. Now I think I'm going to start by doing the more details. So I'm gonna I took a dark shade of purple, started blurring it again to give me the effect that is in the drawing. So yeah. Now I'm getting a light shade of blue and drawing strokes as it was the same as the picture. I'm blurring it. Now I'm getting a very light shade of gray and start drawing these kind of stems which represent this very light small trees, or you can see flowers, like that. Now I'm getting a light shade of purple and just drawing on top of these gray stems, like that. Now I'm gonna start by doing the land or the outside of the river. So I'm gonna start by taking this shade of blue and drawing just strokes coming out of the river. And now getting a light shade of blue and just completely filling the space. Now I'm gonna blur them and get the black and draw over it because it was getting blurred with the drawing, so like that. Now I got the blue and just drew over it. So now I got the same type of yellow and drew strokes which represent as if it's a highlight. Now I'm getting the black and drawing these black lines that are coming from, I drew this line first and then I started by getting this dark shade of purple and doing wiggly lines. Now getting a lighter purple and coloring it in the whole place, and just getting a lighter color and drawing a line. Now we blur that. I'm not sure if the drawing is the same exact colors, but I think it's not bad. Now I'm drawing these black strokes or lines coming from the river. And now I think I'm gonna start by drawing the tree. It has lots of branches, so I decided to take off the magic wand because the stems were getting out of the drawing, so I had to remove it, like to remove the magic wand. I decided now to just erase it all because it was pretty far from the edge of like the drawing, so I started drawing the tree again. I'm trying to put try to make it as most accurate as I can and near to the what it's called, like to how it's like near, to make it as near as possible as looking to the tree that is in the real drawing. Like that. Now I'm just coloring using the pen fade and like coloring it with the pen fade, and I decided to put it, but I did something wrong, like I put the magic wand in the wrong place, so I just removed it and started coloring. But then I realized that I did the whole thing with dark gray, so I just went over it with the black, like that. I'm just coloring it in, nothing else. I don't think it's bad, but it's very like big and bold. Now I'm going to draw this small tree. So this tree has like no branches that I drew, so I decided to add more branches to make it look more like it. Now I'm drawing the last tree. There we go. So now I decided that I did something wrong with the circle. It should be more close to the like end of the other river. So I decided to draw the circle again. So now I just started to erase this line, like to connect it with the other one, with the other circle. Now I'm erasing this line. Like that, and just it was like a straight line, and then like start to wiggle from the middle of the circle. So now I started getting the eraser and erase any excess, like that. Now I couldn't add the magic wand, it wouldn't really work like that, so I just decided to remove it and work without a magic wand, which was pretty hard. So now I'm erasing any excess that I've drew. So I got a really light shade of blue and started coloring it as the color of the sky. So I know the colors are not the same. I feel like the colors of like the like using the iPad or like a technology, it's pretty pop. Like the color you choose, it comes really the color you choose. But when you're using pencil colors or other things like that, it comes a little bit dull, so it's not gonna have the same exact shades. Like, it's not gonna come the same exact shade. So I'm getting the light green and just coloring the other half of the half circle like that. So it's okay if I did any mistakes, because then I'm just gonna read them. Then I'm getting a dark green and like drawing pine trees like that. I'm just drawing like small, big line and coming bigger. So yeah, like that. Now I'm getting a color between green and blue to draw with it the river. So the river started drawing the same zigzag lines, or you can say strokes, that are coming in the river. So in the upper one it was coming out of the river, and this one is coming in the river. That now I got a lighter shade of the same color and just colored the whole like river. Yeah, I keep on saying river a lot. That's weird. Okay. Like that. Now I'm getting a dark shade and drawing these strokes that show where the water is going. Now I'm getting a light green and drawing the grass, which is the land. Like that. Now I'm getting the same color of green and drawing the outer strokes. So this have two strokes, the outer and the inner strokes of the river. Now I'm getting the brown and drawing the branches. So this has only 4 branches, so that's good. So now when I saw this, it was very wide. I decided to make it a bit smaller like that. And now just coloring it in. There we go. Now I'm getting the leaf like brush. I'm getting pink and drawing the leaves like that. Now I'm getting a darker shade of pink and coloring with it. So it's not really showing, so I'm trying to add as much leaves as I can. Now I'm just drawing a pink stroke and just blending it as in the real photo. And I'm just erasing that. So I think there's a very big difference in the colors, but I would prefer the real one that I drew because it looks more realistic, you can say. But like the colored one on the technology or the iPad is a little bit like pop. It's not like real colors. So yeah, if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe.